Welcome to my channel. It's me Jojo, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on Winlator. I'll be using a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 on a Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 5G. So let's begin. Now I'll obviously be using Winlator Glipsy CMOD because of that one actually provides better compatibility. And if you're hearing any audio cracking, I don't I'm using it without my phone case and without my tablet case because of like so it won't overheat itself. Like that's just the only reason why. So now we're going over to shortcuts. So, FIFA 15 actually doesn't work here. Don't worry, I might actually do a video on that eventually. Glipsy C mod of latest version settings. So the only thing that really matters is the box 64 presets, and we'll be using base performance, and we'll also be using this duplicated preset of performance. So dynamic save flags, I'm going to keep it at 1 again, but I enabled x87 double because it actually increases performance. Big block 3 0 or big block 3 strong mem 0, dynamic forward I put it at max. Core rate and core weight are enabled. I believe that I should just turn off core rates and core weight. I want to see whether the game will glitch out on me. And I disabled XVK. You're already seeing it on the screen, so I don't need to bother myself with all that. Now over to containers. I put it at aggressive in the startup selection, and I enabled all the cores. Okay, box 64 presets. You can change custom box 64 presets in the shortcut settings for that, so that doesn't matter. GPU name Radeon RX 68. This is the GPU name basically, and usually I'm just going to keep it at that. And let me go over to well, screen resolution. There's not much here because it's actually the shortcut that really matters. So in the shortcut settings, if I go over here, I'm using a 4:3 ratio, like for the screen aspect ratio. The available turnip driver, the latest one that is available on CMOD base, not the pre-installed one. Now you can either use 2.4.1 or 2.4, but GPLA sync I don't recommend this, but let me just select 2.4 here because of whenever I screen record I do get good frame rate. Now box 64 version, latest or 3.1, latest 3.1 or 2.8, I recommend those ones, but latest handles good resolutions. I'm using that same performance preset. If there's any problem with it, I will change it within the video. I'm using my touchscreen profile code 4, and let's begin. So it appears that I'm going to show you how to do the pop-up settings. Like whenever this pop-up appears, people don't like people, some guys just don't click it, and they think that the game has gotten or like the game has crashed or something. So you just press yes if you want optimal system settings, though it doesn't actually give you optimal system settings. So we're just going to press no because I've already done all the graphic settings I actually need. Task manager, new task manager exe. We're going to close it. Did I think I did yes. I'm not so sure. Let me go over to the options now. Let me go over to options, see how it holds up. Yes, it did optimal system settings, and it's just enabling a ton of shit that I actually don't need. And like some of these things I don't actually need them, so I don't get why they just give me. Now I'm using HD textures, like the textures are at HD, so the performance, there's actually going to be quite a strain on it. Now we're going to use Charlie Don't Surf. Okay, we're going to try that one out. The first US Marines mission in Code 4. We're going to try it out, see how it holds up. Hoorah! We're actually getting good frame times, although this keeps happening. Like, we're actually getting good frame times. Model detail, water detail is at normal. I enabled ragdoll physics and bullet impact, so that actually drops my performance. And also, I forgot to enable one of the biggest settings you actually have to enable. I forgot about it. How could I actually forget about it? Dual video cards. Whenever you enable this setting, you get you get better stability, though although it's not actually showing right now, unfortunately. This year, since it's a new year, I'm actually planning on getting a headset. No, like a headphone rather. I'm planning on getting a headphone. Oh, we're getting really, like, the FPS is really low. We're getting 20 frames per second, although it's still playable though. There was this guy. I don't know the person, so to say, but I have beef with that person, even though the person doesn't actually know who I am. The person decided to play the game on a Snapdragon 665, and the person was playing it at horrendous frame rates, and the person was okay with it. Now, no offense to the person, but you're supposed to be running like Sonic Mania on that. You're not supposed to try to run all the big, like, all the amazing sets. You're not supposed to try to run it at, like, good. You're supposed to run it at 480p actually. Okay, so the frame rate has actually picked up. Sorry if there's audio cracking. I'm gonna say this again. So I'm getting 30 FPS plus. Nice. Wow.
All call signs. Check the bodies. We need a positive ID on Al-Assad. Negative ID over here, sir. No sign of Al-Assad here, sir.
We're getting lows in this section, although, as I'm going to say it again, I am screen recording, but it's still nice to see the game running really well. And since I'm using an H Gen 1, there's obviously throttling. So I got killed by a grenade. Maybe I shouldn't have actually ran forward, but you're seeing the frame rate, you're seeing the way it is. Unfortunately, my device has just started throttling. As you can see, it's an Gen 1. So this is basically everything you need to do in if you want to play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare on Winlator. 60 FPS HD, no lag. Actually, I can't believe I'm actually saying that, because that's actually how I play the game, although I'm screen recording, so the frame rate automatically dies. I don't know, I've been repeating that thing lately. So don't follow what I did bar for bar. Like, use it as a point of reference. Okay, your device, even if it's the same processor, your device, it differs. Okay, so you should actually try to make it custom, not just follow what I did, though I do recommend some stuff to you. Now, what before I go, let me recommend this to you. Instead of this resolution, if you are getting horrible frame rates, good, use 800 to 600. If that is not enough for you, go over to the game and disable all the settings, but still leave the texture resolution at normal, so to say. Just leave it as normal, and that should be enough for you. You should be getting 60 FPS plus if my settings didn't just work for you. Okay, now I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, like and subscribe. Bye.